Hi everybody, we're back with another video. This time we're talking about a very special day throughout the world, World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Did you know that World Elder Abuse Awareness Day was established in 2012 by the International Network for the Prevention of Elder Abuse and the World Health Organization of the United Nations to increase awareness about elder abuse in all its forms? Today, we are joined by our usual cast of characters, Lieutenant Pat Hood from the Maine State Police, Judy Shaw from the Maine Office of Securities, and Jane Margison from AARP. We also have some additional guests who we will introduce shortly. What you might not realize is that Pat and Judy co-chair the Maine Council for Elder Abuse Prevention, and AARP is a member of that council. Pat, can you tell us a little bit about the council and its mission?
Sure. Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here again on such an important day. Elder abuse in all of its forms is a real and very serious issue here, not only in Maine, but all rural communities. We at the Maine Council for Elder Abuse Prevention do a couple of things. We often give talks, but we often do education. And inside of all of those, we generally say that elder abuse is a community problem with a community solution. So every citizen in Maine can and really honestly should become involved on some level, because our involvement matters when it comes to the devastating and life-threatening problem that elder abuse brings. So at this point, I'll do a virtual handoff to my friend Judy, who is going to talk about one way that we work with a special partner every year.
Thanks, Pat. It's so good to be here again, and so good once again for the council to be partnering with a great organization on a very special project. The GFWC Maine Federation of Women's Clubs shares the council's goal to support collaborative efforts to combat elder abuse, including neglect and financial exploitation. And one way we work together every year to increase awareness is by sponsoring an annual essay scholarship contest. This year, with the assistance of local elder abuse task forces and local clubs of GFWC Maine, local essay contests were conducted throughout the entire state, resulting in the receipt of 94 submissions. So a winner was selected in each of our 16 counties in Maine, and those winners were awarded a modest $50 prize. And then each county winner was considered for the overall statewide scholarship of $1,000, very generously provided by GFWC Maine. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over to one of our special guests, Marge Goodwin, who will tell us more about GFWC. Marge.
Thank you, Judy. I look forward to this event each year. Working with the council was an idea I came up with when I was president of General Federation of Women's Clubs, Maine. Let me tell you a bit about our organization. First of all, it has been around for 128 years. GFWC Maine is a volunteer service organization that brings together members as leaders who work locally to create global change, supporting the arts, encouraging civic involvement, preserving national resources, advancing education, and promoting healthy lifestyles. GFWC Maine members actively advocate for our elderly family, friends, and neighbors, which is why we value our partnership with the council. Now I'm going to turn it over to Kathy White, GFWC Signature Program Chair, to talk about the essay contest and introduce a really special guest.
Thank you, Marge. It's always great to see everyone. It's so great that Marge's special project has carried forward with current presidents through our signature program on domestic violence and awareness. We look forward to this essay contest every single year, and I want to mention that we are in our 5th year. It was my privilege, along with Judy and Marge, to help judge the statewide essays. As usual, it was no easy task given the quality of the essays. All the essays move the judges, but there can only be one winner. And I am pleased and honored to announce that this year's scholarship winner is Hallie Goodwin, who recently graduated from Boothbay Region High School in Lincoln County. Congratulations, Hallie.
That is fantastic. Congratulations, Hallie, and welcome to our Zoom group. With the COVID situation we're all dealing with, were there creative ways that you were able to celebrate your graduation?
Yeah, so last Friday we had our big ceremony. We only have 30 graduates in my senior class. So since that was under the state limit of 50, we marched in 6 feet apart and all our chairs were placed around the gymnasium 6 feet apart and we all received our diplomas. And then we had a huge parade through town afterwards. And it was really amazing that the small community came together to celebrate for us.
That is awesome. Well, it sounds like from what Kathy said that your essay is really something else. Would you be willing to read it for us?
I would love to. All right, so here we go. Elder abuse is inherently unjust. Summed into one definition, it is the lack of appropriate care or repeated abusive act which causes harm or distress to an elderly person. These abusive acts may include financial exploitation or physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. Our elders deserve our veneration, gratitude, and protection from such exploitation. Living in Maine, which has the oldest population in the nation, a large population of people looking to take advantage of our elders exists as well. As someone who comes from a very large family and extended family, I have been very close with my grandparents, great-grandparents, great aunts and uncles, and even some of their elderly friends. I have learned many great things from all these people, and many have grown very close to my heart. During my time spent volunteering at the local community center teaching elderly folks how to create and use social media and email profiles, and as someone who has served meals to our elderly veterans at the local Rotary Club, I have witnessed firsthand the excitement and thankfulness that they exude when shown some patience and compassion. At times, when an elder would say thank you for spending time with them, they would follow up with the sad revelation that their own children or loved ones would not have done the same. This issue matters to me, and it should matter to everybody. It is absolutely heartbreaking to think that someone could leave their parents or grandparents to age alone without visits or contact, completely neglecting them in their care. For too many, taking from the elderly comes as easy as taking from a child, playing off their inexperience with new technology and constantly changing world. Our elders are often targeted and exploited through channels they tend to be less experienced in, with email and phone call scams or on social media platforms. Our elders did not grow up with the massive amount of technology that someone my age has, and they are unaware of what types of suspicious activity exist with scams and becoming more and more realistic every day. To aid in this issue, I would propose increasing the number of informative courses at local community and healthcare centers to teach elders what scams they can look out for and how to check their financial and banking information online to make sure any funds aren't going away suspiciously. Elder abuse is unfair, heartless, and cruel. I am lucky enough to be part of a caring family and community where I've had little exposure to this issue, but it is undeniable that it can happen to anybody anywhere behind closed doors. We should all check in on our elderly friends and family, maybe to lend a helping hand or maybe just for some company on a rainy afternoon. You never know what situation they might be in, and any one of us could be their beacon of hope. Thank you.
That is really inspiring.
Thank you.
Jane, what are some of your thoughts after hearing her essay?
Well, congratulations to you, Hallie. It is an extraordinary essay. And you know what Pat said earlier is so important. Elder abuse is a community problem with a community solution. And each of us can and must do our part to be a part of that solution. We can watch for the signs and take appropriate action. And Hallie's essay is just so inspiring to readers of all ages from all walks of life to learn more about elder abuse. I think her authentic approach to this very sensitive issue comes through beautifully in this excellent essay.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Now it looks like you have some family in the background. Would you like to introduce us?
I do. This is my mom, Amy, in the back with me.
Hi, nice to see you all. My husband's down back working, so he can't come up for this meeting, unfortunately. It's our busy time here at the boatyard right now.
So you must be very proud. Are
Very
there
proud.
any thoughts that you'd like to share with our audience?
Well, I'm very thankful that you picked her. I know how hard she worked, and I know how passionate she is about the things she gets interested in. And our heart was in the right place, and it's nice to have her get this recognition from you all for that. And I'd like to thank you for the scholarship opportunity and the work you're doing to help our elderly community as well.
It is certainly nice to see an example of how we can raise awareness and make a difference. Pat, do you have any thoughts that you'd like to share?
Hallie, I just want to congratulate you on a job well done. I listened intently, and it's almost what I grew up with. And it's very important to have those deep family relationships and also your community ties. But your last line of your essay, and I'll read it, you never know what situation they might be in, and any one of us could be their beacon of hope. I think if you take that and you push it in today's environment, the last 2 months, yes, you're there, or we can support our elderly community, but you just never know what life lessons they can pass to any one of us during these difficult times, because there's a segment of the population out there that dealt with this many, many years ago. So it could definitely go both ways, but very well done, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Pat. And Judy, do you have any thoughts?
Well, I too want to congratulate Hallie and just say, when I read the essay and when you read it again, it brought tears to my eyes both times. Just a very, very inspiring and moving essay. And Mom, I can see why you would be very proud of your daughter, and I'm confident, as I'm sure you are, that she is going to go very far in this world. We're fortunate to have her. I do want to remind everyone that we can all truly make a difference. We all need to send the message that elder abuse is not okay. One way to do that is reach out to my office, and you can get a free No Excuse for Elder Abuse bumper magnet to display on your vehicle. We have a local construction company, that every time he gets a new truck, he calls my office and gets a new bumper magnet so that his entire fleet can have No Excuse for Elder Abuse bumper magnets on the vehicles. And most importantly, whatever you do today, be sure to make a call to your elderly family, friends, and neighbors. They need to hear from all of us now more than ever. Don't let the only call that they get be from the scam artist that Hallie was talking about.
Thank you so much, Judy. Jane, do you have any final thoughts that you would like to share?
I do. Thank you, Katie. For those who are watching or listening to this video, if you are a victim of elder abuse, please know that help is here. You are not alone. We are all here to help you. And if you're watching or listening and you know someone who may be a victim of elder abuse, it's truly time to speak up, and there are many resources that can help you do that. And I would just want to thank my colleagues who are on this call today, and I especially want to thank Hallie for raising awareness about this critical issue through her now award-winning essay. Congratulations, Hallie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to all of our special guests, Marge, Kathy, Hallie. Take their example, make a difference this World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. And until next time, stay safe.